Ladies and gentlemen, this is the draft that we so desperately needed, and it could not have come at a more perfect fucking time. Hello everyone, Desmond here. So, you guys know the drill. I'm going to give my grades on each one of our selections that we made in the draft, and then after that, after I give out all my thoughts and shit, I'll give my overall grade on this year's draft class. And we'll have shits and giggles. Okay, let's go. With the 28th pick, the Dallas Cowboys selected Taco Charlton from Michigan. I love this pick. This was a great choice. But Cowboy fans were so fucking pissed about this pick for a number of reasons. One of them being TJ Watt. Why would you not take TJ Watt from Wisconsin? Number one, he's a linebacker. And everybody knows damn well that Dallas had their attention pointed towards either a defensive back or a defensive end. So you even knew, motherfucker, that we weren't gonna pick up a linebacker. That's number one. Number two, just because his last name is Watt does not mean he's gonna be that kind of player for us. Number three, he's injury prone. If he can't survive in college, what the fuck makes you think he's gonna last in the NFL? So, kindly shut the fuck up about that TJ Watt shit. Next, a reason why people were pissed off about the Charlton selection was Reuben Foster from Alabama. Why would you not take Reuben Foster? He's by far the better player than Taco Charlton. Look, it's a hell of a lot more than just, oh, he's better than Taco Charlton. With the exception of Myles Garrett, Reuben Foster is the best fucking player in this draft. Now, I'm not taking jack shit away from Reuben Foster as a player. He's basically Jalen Smith. He flies all over the field. He's on every single play. And, you know, people compare him to like Luke Kuechly and shit. Everyone's freaking out. He's a top 5 pick. He's the best fucking linebacker that we've seen in years. I mean, this guy is absolutely a top 5, if not a top 3 pick. But why do you think he fell all the way to the 31st overall pick before he got selected? Has some major off-field issues. I think he failed a drug test. I think he got into it with a doctor in Indianapolis or some shit. That's why he couldn't run the 40 or something. I think they sent him home. I have no clue what happened, but if you were to take a look at the current condition our defense was in at the time of the draft, before we made our selection, we really could not afford to fuck around at all and roll any dice whatsoever. We had to know exactly what we were getting with the 28th pick. Teams saw him a lot more as a liability than they did as a franchise leader for their defense. So you know what? Dallas just assumed that he was going to be basically the next Rolando McClain, and thankfully did not pick up Reuben Foster. Way too dangerous of a pick for us at number 28. Just too risky. Really glad we didn't pick him up. And people will say, this is the third reason why people hated the Charlton pick. People will say, oh, well, that's too risky for you. Why don't you be conservative and pick up Kevin King from Washington? He fits in with our defense really, really well. Well, that's being too conservative. Oh, now you're just making shit up. You're being picky now. It has nothing to do, motherfucker, with me being picky or me making shit up. It has, look, in the first round, right? Everybody was either, damn near everybody was picking up either an offensive player or a defensive end. So, with defensive ends just flying right off the fucking shelves, we literally had no choice but to pick up our defensive end with the 28th pick. Who's the best one on the board? That would be Taco Charlton. Dallas, thank God, they knew that there were not going to be any more good quality defensive ends with the 60th pick, and they knew how just fucking deep the defensive back position was. So they went ahead, they put defensive backs aside for a second, and then they picked up Taco Charlton from Michigan. I like this pick. So now, you guys can finally quit bitching about, oh, we should have got this player, we should have got this player. Taco Charlton, he's not too risky, he's not too conservative. This pick was just right. So, I'll give it a B+ grade. I give him a B+ because, like, we really don't even have an idea of how consistent he'll be, and that's really one of the biggest questions surrounding him. How much he'll affect our defensive line. But the guy has range. Like, he's freaking huge. People will say, oh, he's too slow. Yet, David Irving, a fan favorite by Cowboy fans, is basically the exact same size as Taco Charlton. Dude has amazing length. As soon as he even sniffs the quarterback, he's going to be fucked. He's getting up either crying or on a fucking cart. Because this dude is huge. 6'6", 274, 75 pounds. Hopefully he can be a monster for us. B+. Next, with the 60th pick, we got Chidobe Awuzie, whatever, from Colorado. Oh my god. This is a first round talent, right? Who brings so much to the table, someone who you can utilize in just so many different ways. It's literally insane. Very smart, reads the quarterback's eyes very well, great ball skills, very, very quick to react to what his next move is, you know, switching responsibilities, very quick to react to, you know, those flat routes. I love the Chidobe Awuzie pick. Awuzie, A+. Next, for the 92nd pick, Dallas took Jordan Lewis from Michigan, another Michigan player. If you guys have not seen the film on Jordan Lewis, do yourself a fucking favor. This guy plays just with so much heart, intensity, and just so much passion for football. He maintains tight man-to-man coverage. Last year he had 9 pass breakups, and over his 3 years as a starter, he has only allowed 2 fucking touchdowns. Another first round talent that fell to us. I know you're thinking, oh, first round talent that fell to us in the 3rd round, this is bullshit. It has to be more than this. Oh, there's a bunch of defensive backs. Well, yeah. Recently, Jordan Lewis got caught up in a domestic violence case, and I don't know shit about shit, so everything I say is purely out of ignorance, but people are saying, oh, it's the exact same thing with Ezekiel Elliott last year, you know, it's fake, a bitch is just trying to get some money off a football player. Jordan Lewis, he seems pretty confident that he's innocent. Just hope that whatever happens, he manages to get out of this case with his hands as clean as possible. If he does end up getting a suspension or whatever, I'll give this grade. I'll give this pick a solid B. But if he manages to come out of this completely innocent, my God, this is another A+. Next. In the 4th round, we picked up Ryan Switzer. Now, at first, I was a little upset by this. You need some more defensive linemen. You need some more corners. You need a safety that can compete with Jeff Heath. And you pick up a wide receiver from... Why? I was very heated about this at first. But then when I saw the film, this is a pretty fucking fast guy, and allow me to be like every single Cowboys fan ever right now. Oh, he's just like Cole Beasley. He's just like Cole Beasley. If you're white, small, and fast, and you can catch the ball, Cole Beasley. Julian Edelman, who's that? Wes Welker, who's that? This is someone who can compete for the starting job with Lucky Whitehead for a kick returner and a punt returner. I'm really interested to see how he works out as a slot receiver. You know, you could work a couple jet sweeps, see how he does as a, you know, wildcat running back. At first I was pretty pissed, but I mean, sometimes you just have to pick up the best available player on the board, and being that this guy's the best kick returner slash punt returner in the draft, can't really complain all that much. I just hope that he can, you know, do something in the NFL. So with this pick, solid A. And finally, in the 6th round, this is going to be the last one that I'm going to grade, because I don't really give a shit about the other 6th rounds and 7th rounders. We got Xavier Woods from Louisiana Tech, another steal. People are saying he is a 2nd to 3rd round talent that we got in the 6th round. Though we had to trade up with the Jets, we just gave up our 5th round pick for next year. But well spent, in my opinion. I mean, this guy is just an absolute fucking ball hawk. He has playmaker written all over him. This is someone who can compete with Jeff Heath as our full-time safety, so I don't have any fucking complaints whatsoever about that. So, solid B. And with all that said, I give this draft a solid A. The only thing I'm really disappointed with this draft is I wish we could have addressed the defensive line a little bit more somehow. I mean, we just got Taco Charlton and a couple of defensive tackles in the 7th round. But I think they were I think they were taking account of Charles Tapper, who we still have yet to see play yet. Give him a chance in the preseason, see how that plays out. You know, so I guess that's what they were thinking in terms of the other edge rusher. But can you tell I don't really have much faith in DeMarcus Lawrence? Will we have to address defense again in next year's draft? Absolutely, I think at least. Will we address it as much as we addressed it this year? I doubt it. We might get we might find a backup quarterback for Dak Prescott, not named Kellen fucking Moore. But we'll just see how it works out. That's my 2017 draft grade. Sometime over the preseason, I'll give you guys my predictions on my post-draft schedule predictions sometime over the preseason. And that being said, I'll see you guys next week for what? I don't know yet. And peace.